Hey friends, TUXX here, and for this particular video, we're going to be talking about the VisionTek Radeon R7 370. And this, of course, is a video card for PCs, and what brought me to buying this particular video card is for my birthday, I got the most awesome gift. I got this great Sony 4K camera, and the thing about it is that I want to make 4K videos that get put on YouTube, and of course when you make videos you have to edit them and go through your computer and everything, and even if you record in 4K, it doesn't mean the end product, the rendered video, will be in 4K. So basically you have to have everything in your system being compatible with 4K and not trying to dumb it down to 1080p or lower or something. So the software I use is Sony Vegas 13, which is 4K compatible is my understanding, but the video card I have actually in the system, although it's a great gaming card, it didn't seem to actually want to, render things in 4K. So I went ahead and got this card because this actually had the exact resolution I needed to be able to edit in 4K. Now there's still might be some other things I need to buy before I have a 4K video online for you guys, but I'm working on it. It's kind of a process, and this is one of the first steps actually in kind of configuring my computer for 4K. Now I have to say a little disclaimer is that usually I do buy NVIDIA, you guys know who've been following me for a while, and this is an AMD product, and I really don't have anything against AMD. I just tend to lean NVIDIA for gaming, but when it comes to other things, I've actually had less technical problems with AMD cards breaking down than NVIDIA cards breaking down, so I'm kind of cool with both of them, but being this one had the exact spec I needed to actually edit in 4K is what made me want to buy it. Now, I do have to say, for NVIDIA fans out there like myself, there is a new round of NVIDIA cards coming out on July 19th, I believe it is, which are going to be game changers, okay? It's going to be a great card, but even with that said, I don't quite know for sure if it's actually going to, do what I need it to do to be able to edit in 4K. So anyway, that's what brings me to this. We'll see if this actually serves my purpose. And if it doesn't, hey, it's a great AMD card. It's not that expensive. It's under 150 bucks. So if you're looking for a great gaming card that will actually be good for your system and not cost, the 200 mark or more, this might be the way to go for you, okay? Looking at the packaging, you can see it's beautiful retail packaging. Cool skull there with flames. Like, how exciting is that, huh? They're trying to make it cool, guys. And they succeeded. Very nice looking box. On the side here, it does sport some little specs for you. It's a 2 GB card, 256, core speed 970, memory speed 1425. All the stuff there for you. You can check it out. On the back here, it talks a little bit more about VisionTek. Made for gaming. Now, it does say gaming, even though I really bought this really for video editing. But it's good that it does both, to be honest with you, So anyway, very cool. One thing that AMD does really well, better than NVIDIA, is the multiple screen thing. And I've always been a little jealous because AMD cards for the longest time have had multiple screen kind of built in without any kind of extra stuff, extra hassle. And NVIDIA cards, even if they have like 3 or 4 display ports, oftentimes you can only use 2 of them, And if you plug in a third one, it will like take away one of the other 2, So it's cool that you can actually do true multi-screen gaming on AMD. So that might actually make an AMD believer out of me. So anyway, let's open this up and see what comes in this particular box. Let me grab my knife. And if you're buying this, this is what it will be like when you open up your own box. Let me see if I can do this nicely. I don't like to damage the boxes. There we go, and let's go ahead and pull this out and see what is on the inside. Now, I'm really happy the box is not like OEM or something. It's a nice retail box. And sometimes it's nice to get OEM, and for those of you who don't know, basically OEM is original manufacturer's equipment, and sometimes you get things and they come in just a brown cardboard box. It's like no thrills, no skull and flames, no information, just basic box. Now this is really tight in here, guys. I'm having a bit of a hard time actually trying to pull this out. Okay, so this is the brown cardboard box. So this is kind of like if you're getting an OEM package, this is what it would look like, okay? Might be a little white sticker on with the part number or something, but anyway, let's see what's inside the box here. And here we go. All the things you'd expect. A small little user guide here. Several languages, quick installation guide. Nice little support number if you need it, it's right there for you, you can see. And basically it talks about how to install a video card. And there is some things, different types of cards that you can actually log several video cards in together to actually help improve the process even more. You can use like an old video card. What I recommend doing is using an old one for physics or whatever. You can actually, like in NVIDIA, you can do SLI, where you can hook up to 3 or more video cards together. And AMD has their own similar processes, you can see. So anyway, it's a great way of doing it. The only thing bad is you can't really mix NVIDIA or AMD. So when you buy a motherboard, you have to kind of make a choice in most cases. Most motherboards don't support both chipsets. It's one or the other, okay? All right, continuing on. Here is the software. Oh, I should stress, most video cards will, okay, you can plug an AMD card or a NVIDIA card into about any motherboard, but you can't mix and match. I can't have an AMD video card piggyback to an NVIDIA video card. The two chipsets just don't play nice together, so hope that makes sense. Okay, so we have a disc here, installation disc, very nice. And let's see here. Nothing else hiding, no thrills, no little door handles that say gaming in progress or whatever. Sometimes there's stickers and stuff. Comes with an adapter, which is good. Never can have too many adapters laying around. Kind of collect them. And finally, the video card. Okay, this got some kind of weight to it. Now, this isn't the biggest video card I've ever had, for sure. But it's not the smallest, so either. I know some people are going to say, oh, TUXX, you really should like have an anti-static like wristband on when you're touching it. It's okay. I've never actually had a problem, so I'm going to go ahead and do with this. This product needs extreme power. Please connect power cable. Okay, so just wants to remind you to hook up a power cable. Some of my video cards actually required 2 or more power cables. Okay, and there we have it, guys. And this is what it looks like. Looks pretty sporty. I'm kind of digging the red paint job on the black. Has a pretty big fan there, actually, so that could be good for keeping it cool and maybe bad for making noise. We'll see. And here's the back. Has a nice backside, which is cool, so you're not touching the solder points, which is a good idea. And I don't know, looks good. Little thing here for doing crossfire. And there is your top part. So real nice. There's your ports. Has 2 of the regular DVI ports. Well, 2 different DVI ports. HDMI and then DP. So anyway, excellent, guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick review. If you have any question about this particular video card, let me know in the comments below and I'd be happy to answer your questions. But all in all, again, this particular card, power supply, 6-pin, I really thought it was a great value since it actually would do the type of resolution I needed, the exact spec of resolution I needed. And a lot of other cards, you have to be careful because they'll say like, 4K, but it's 4K digital, and if you're pinging an analog signal into it, it dumbs it down to 1080, okay? So watch out for video cards that say like digital one spec and analog another spec. That can be a sign of a problem. And a lot of the bigger brands do that, to be honest. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a good one. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and we'll talk to you soon, my friends. Bye-bye.